Hi, I am making this video because I want to do a better job of keeping track of my journey. Um, this video series will be about my journey as a returning adult college student and starting a new sports hobby at 38. So I started school about a year ago, returning back to school. I have a degree already, but that was back in 2011 was when I graduated with my bachelor's in business. I currently do nails, and that's probably one of the longest jobs I've ever had. It's a job I've always fallen back on, and I am tired of it. I'm burnt out. This was not where I saw myself being at the age of 38, almost 40. Excuse me. So I took the jump and I returned back to school, going part-time and also still working part-time, and also being a parent and still trying to do hobbies to keep myself sane. So the hobby that I have been getting into is hockey. So my son started hockey about a year ago, and now he's currently on the house league, 10U house league, at the ice house here where we're at. And so I started learning skating, just thinking maybe I'll do, learn some figure skating basics and stuff, and kind of get into that and just, have fun with it. And then I met a good friend of mine during a skating group lesson last year, I think March or April. And we hit it off instantly and have become really good friends. My son and I are really good friends with her and her mom. And we go to a lot of hockey games with them, with the Comets here. And she originally started learning how to skate because she wanted to get into hockey. At first I was like, oh, I'm not cut out for that, I'm not athletic like that, and I just don't think I could do it. But the more I hung out with her and the more I saw my son having fun with it, I thought to myself, maybe I should learn a few things here and there, so if my son ever needed to practice or whatever, I can train with him and help him so he can practice at home. And so I switched over from figure skates to hockey skates and started learning on that, learning how to skate. I have improved a lot in my skating in the last year. Still a long way to go, but I've definitely improved a lot, and feel very comfortable on the ice. So fast forward to this year. So Tuesday, 2 days ago, my friend and I had our first class called Adult Conditioning Skills Clinic for hockey. So we all dressed up in our gear, had our hockey sticks, and went on the ice with a group of people and the coach, and just learned about skills and stuff for hockey, and conditioned ourselves, and trained for like an hour. And oh my gosh, that was probably the second time I've put on my full gear and been on the ice. A week ago, my friend and I put on our full gear and just went to stick and puck, something laid back where we can just work on our skating with our gear on, shooting if we wanted to, and just some fun chill time with our gear on to see what it felt like before class started. The first class definitely was very hard. It's going to continue to be hard, but I know it'll get better the more I get used to it and get used to the equipment on, and learning skills and techniques on how to be on the ice and how to get up if I fall down. But the people I met there are very encouraging. They are very nice and just so uplifting, and it's a great community to be a part of, and I'm so glad that I took the leap and got out of my comfort zone and started learning. So we did that for an hour, and the coach invited us to try the Adult Development League the next night, so last night, Wednesday nights, because the first 4 weeks they work on basics of skating and all that before they divide up into teams. And since we weren't registered, and we've never done it before, the coach was like, yeah, just come out and try 4 weeks of basic with us just to get an idea of what it's like. So in the future, when we do sign up, we know what it's like. And that class is about, each session is about an hour and 40 minutes. And it was intense. But at the same time, I loved it. Like, I'm super sore today. I was sore yesterday from the night before, but I am super sore today because we were on the ice so much. But I love that feeling, and I'm glad I made that jump to get into something new out of my comfort zone. Never in my life have I thought that I would be on the ice learning to play hockey. So yeah, I've been struggling a lot with mental health and stuff, and just questioning where I'm at in life, and I'm almost 40, and like, why haven't I gotten this far in my career? Just stupid stuff being in my head. But now I keep reminding myself it's okay to start over. It's okay to redo things and do things that I should have done a long time ago and not live in regret. So yeah, I hope you join my journey, and if it inspires you, awesome. If it doesn't, it's okay too. This is more just for me to see my progress. And hopefully I continue with it and be consistent with recording my journey. I'm not much of a camera person, and I don't really like to say much about my stuff, but I'm gonna try to just be a little bit more transparent. I don't want to, like, be too much airing out my laundry or anything like that. I just want to record and show you guys my progress and everything with school and hockey and anything else I might try. Because a huge goal of mine is to become healthy. I gained a lot of weight because I was just in my head, depressed, lazy, like a whole bunch of stuff. I just let a lot of things get to me in my head. So now I want to take a step out of that hole and do better for myself and reach as much of my goals as I can before I turn 40, or by the time I turn 40, which is like a little over a year, because I turn 39 in a few months, in April. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see how it goes.